What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So with everything happening with Binance right now, it's kind of tricky to say whether we are going to see, any type of decent sized pullback, whether we're going to see, Binance struggle, or whether we're going to see a lot of these things that we've seen in skepticism and lack of trust flow over to, the different cases that are there, whether it's Coinbase or XRP or Kraken or Terraform Labs or whatever, right? And I know that there's always that skepticism where people are saying, I see a lot of people that are making videos. I saw CoffeeZilla's video where he's like, we don't know. We obviously don't know the information behind it, but we can see what's in front of us. And it leads to maybe like, hey, what really was going on there? And the fact that they did this knowingly or knowing that this was not really the best situation. And also, now having to crack down on what they would see. If you've seen a crazy amount of volume that flows through Binance, how do you know that a lot of that volume that was flowing through Binance wasn't this malicious money laundering activity that's flowing through this overall platform? You really don't know. And it could be something where now that they're cracking down on it, it may be to a point where now you're not seeing as much volume that's going through Binance and seeing that more comparable to maybe what Coinbase's volume is, because, they're, regulated and go through all of the steps there in order to report the financials and stuff like that. We're not completely fully regulated there, but we talk about the business itself and, being a publicly traded company and having their financials public is obviously a different step to anything else that is out there. But the real concern is coming from different things that are out there, right? So the Coinbase lawsuit, the Ripple lawsuit, and people are wondering if Ripple is going to kind of suffer the same fate as Binance, where you see the CEO that has to step down and they pay $700 million or they pay $1 billion in a fine or in a settlement or something like that. And we've gone back and forth. We've said that, they'll pay this much, from some people. And then you have others that say that this settlement should be way less than the 770 million, but thinking that there will be some form of a settlement overall in the form of, or in the amount of around 20 to 50 million. But is Ripple XRP going to suffer the same fate as Binance? I can say the short answer is no. I don't believe that they will suffer the same fate because of various things, and we'll talk about that. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, if you want to also follow me on Rumble, that link is in the description, as well as if you want to just search it, you could search for Matthew Perry. We hit 400 followers over there, so I'm really excited about that. And we're consistently growing. And I love all of the different activity that we are seeing over there. It's like just getting started with a brand new channel and, working your way up, which I'm kind of doing that with the credit card channel as well. But it's just fun to be able to do it for kind of the fun and not really for the financial side of it, even though that financial side will benefit my dividend investing. But it's not really for the financial side. It's more or less just for, the fun of seeing a new platform flourish and thrive, especially with the credit card channel as well. I love credit cards. So if you want to check that out, feel free to check that out. It's Perry CC. The link should be in the description, but I'm not sure. So let's talk about XRP, because XRP is currently sitting at a flat point, right? And we knew that it would be flat, not just based on what happened with Binance. It was because of the case and where we ended up, or where we landed with the case. So we had November 9th. That was a significant date where we thought we were going to have this settlement. We didn't end up getting a settlement. The SEC ended up pulling their settlement deal. And then the CEO came out and said, look, we're willing to fight this to the Supreme Court. We don't really need to sit here and settle. We can get to this final judgment and kind of embarrass you guys, right? So if you don't know, Ripple and all of their wins that they've already had XRP labeled not a security. They've already had the appeal for the SEC denied, by the judge. So you're not going to see that appeal of, XRP labeled as or not labeled as a security, and, them hoping to label it as a security. You also have another win in the CEO and chairman, all of the charges being dropped. That's a big deal and a big difference maker in what we have seen with Binance, right? Because while it isn't the same charges and anything like that, we still see that there were charges against the CEO and the chairman. And if you have those charges against the people that are kind of leading the company, then it's a whole different story to where those charges could go through and you could see the same fate as what happened with CZ, where Binance has to pay a certain amount, CZ has to pay a certain amount himself. And, and he steps down. So is Ripple going to see the same fate as in, Garlinghouse that's going to step down and also pay fines and anything of that nature? I don't think so, right? I think if they are going to pay a settlement, it's going to be a very low amount. I don't see the same things within this. So I want to make sure that you guys understand where I'm coming from with this, right? And where everybody else sees this going as well, where a lot of people see this going as well. Sorry, I got distracted by a message there. But anyways, XRP is currently sitting at 61 cents. It's in this middle ground area where it was affected by the lack of decision making and the lack of movement within this potential settlement. And now you're not really seeing that, and it goes out until 2024. And without anything happening there, I got to turn this off. Without anything happening there, I know that, let me mute this really quick, mute forever, because people are consistently typing, and I got to stop that. Okay. So I don't know where my head was now because they distracted me, but anyways, XRP is sitting at a level of 61 cents since I got distracted, sitting at 61 cents. And, we see it at a $32 billion market cap or $33 billion market cap. And we're seeing it at $1.3 billion worth of volume. So XRP is not going anywhere. It's not going to suffer the same fate as Binance at all. Because you see Binance, how am I still getting messages? I just muted it. I don't understand. I literally just muted it. Why am I still getting messages? Mute and get out of here. Like, it's crazy to me, man. Sorry. I apologize. So anyways, if we get into this XRP news, will the SEC settle for a pursuit of $770 million penalty. So as you see, we scroll down here on Wednesday, XRP rallied 5.6%. On Wednesday, there was no SEC versus Ripple case related news to draw investors' interest. The lack of news left XRP in the hands of the broader crypto market. Investors jumped back into the crypto market on Wednesday. Binance met its withdrawal demands, easing fear of liquidity crisis and possible collapse of the world's largest exchange. And if we would have seen that, yes, definitely we would have seen things that have dropped down. But with the lack of XRP news, it really didn't bring attention to any other case, right? When you have Coinbase that may come out and say something, or you have Binance that comes out and say something, or CZ that says something, that they're strong, and you see that the new CEO, Richard Tang, that says, financials are strong, we're fundamentally strong, and they easily paid the $1 billion without having to, without struggling with withdrawal demands. That's a big deal, right? So remedies related to the discovery in progress, settlement discussions unlikely in November. So on November 30th, the SEC is having another closed door meeting. Progress in remedies related discovery will likely be a hot topic of discussion. However, the meeting could be too early for attendees to discuss possible settlement terms. Remedies related discovery got underway in less than 2 weeks ago. Notably, the SEC held a closed door meeting on November 2nd, 1 week before the deadline for filing a briefing schedule related to the remedies for remaining charges, with no court activity until February 2024. Updates from the SEC and Ripple on discovery will remain a focal point. However, XRP will likely remain sensitive to the SEC's activity within the U.S. digital asset space. So Obviously, with no information, people are kind of speculating like what's going to happen. Are we going to see a settlement of a higher settlement of $770 million? Are we going to see $20 million? What are we going to see? And with that speculation, it leaves people in like a flat point, in a lull period, to where we're holding, but you don't know where that's going to go, right? Is it going to come back down with something that happens within the market, some sort of negativity? Maybe Binance can't afford all of the withdrawals, but it seems like the initial withdrawal demand, they were able to, hold up to that and, see that through. So guys, before I get another message, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. Do you feel like XRP is going to suffer the same fate as Binance? I don't think that that's the case. And I have to say no, because one, the CEO and the chairman are both free, right? They're both not going to see any charges. All the charges have been dropped, and any of or all of the cases really going against Ripple itself. But then you also have XRP that's not labeled a security. You have the charges dropped here. You have an appeal that was denied here. It's really leading to the fact that you're not going to see a massive settlement from Ripple, between Ripple and the SEC. It's really just kind of a waiting period for the spot Bitcoin ETF to be, introduced, I believe. And then you'll see a settlement that's probably somewhere south of $50 million, because they want to pay like legal fees and everything that they spent going about that. But a final judgment might lead to them paying nothing, right? And it would be great to get, suffering, right? Time and suffering for Ripple and everything that they've done. The SEC has done to fight Ripple in every step of the way. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I'm going to get out of here, guys. And if you guys want to check me out on Rumble, again, the link will be in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.